The QCY T1C and the QCY T1 Pro are some of my favorite headphones under like the $40 range. And I get a lot of questions asking me about what the differences are. Should you buy the more expensive headphones? Is it worth it? We're answering that today. Hi, my name is Mitchell. Before we get started, I want to thank everyone that uses my affiliate links. Without your support, we couldn't keep the channel going. If you want to buy any of these headphones, I'll have links to them down in the description and the comment section down below. Also, I'll be doing a write-up on these about what some of the differences are on my website. And again, links to all that stuff. I've been more active on Twitter. I talk about the performance of the K20 Pro on Twitter, different ROMs that come out, and it's a great place for me to interact with people on a bigger scale. Okay, you guys know the drill. Check the website if you want to read something, hit the Telegram group if you want to chat, and let's just hop into this. Okay, so the first difference that we have here between the two of these is the case. The QCY T1 Pro has a metal sliding case, and it's got approximately a 700 milliamp hour battery. The T1C uses strong magnets to keep the headphones in place, essentially, and I haven't had any issues with dirt or other debris getting inside of the headphones or messing any of this up. Some people have been worried about that. I haven't had an issue with it, really. The next difference that we have between the two of them is the actual headphone design themselves. T1C, we have a physical touch panel with a large button. It has a pretty nice tactile feel in regards to the click of the button. And overall, I am pretty satisfied with kind of the clickiness of this button. It provides enough tactile feedback when using it, and the controls on both of them are the same. We'll touch over the controls in a second. The T1 Pro have a capacitive touch panel here. It works pretty great. And overall, the touch panel, to me, is just as good of a solution as the button. Some people like the touch panel more, some people like the touch panel less. Both headphones have very similar capacity batteries. They're around 40 milliamp hours, 50 milliamp hours, and you're gonna get between 3.5 to 4 hours on both of them. It is worth noting that the T1 Pro did come in a Bluetooth 4.2 version prior. That's the version that these are. The Bluetooth 5.0 version is going to get you better battery life and better sound because of the higher data transmission rate. But they are available in Bluetooth 5.0. I will do my best to find the Bluetooth 5.0 variant for you guys so that you can get the newest model. In regards to the microphones on both of them, I'll have video links up here to where I've done comprehensive reviews and have had examples of them. To be honest with you guys, both of the microphones on these headphones are not that great. The Halo GT1s, and I'll have a link to that review up here, are a little bit better in regards to microphone, but because of the design of both of these, you're not gonna have that good of a microphone. Next one is sound. Now, I did all the research I could in regards to finding out differences in drivers, and from what I can see, the T1C uses a 6mm driver, whereas the T1 Pro uses a 6.2mm driver. Without being too technical and just telling you guys which one sounds better, the T1 Pro does sound slightly better. It's not a night and day difference, but there's a little bit more range in regards to being able to hear the different instruments if you're listening to instrumental music or rock and roll on the T1 Pros. The T1Cs aren't bad. In fact, I would say that they sound better than the Redmi AirDots and the Xiaomi AirDots, and I'll have a link to that comparison up here. And for the price, I am super satisfied with the sound quality of both of them. Another difference between the two of them is kind of the just convenient factor of them. The T1C is slightly more convenient to use because it's smaller. But with that size, you don't have a battery indicator on the case, whereas you have a battery indicator on the case of the T1 Pros. The case for mine is dead. Both of them use a micro USB charger. With the fully charged case, fully charged headphones, the T1C will get you between 12 to 14 hours of battery life. If you're listening to it at a lower volume or on the SBC audio codec, which you can do in options in Android, these will net you a slightly longer listening time. The T1 Pros, on the other hand, will get you about 20 to 24 hours of listening. The battery inside this is massive, right? And you can go for like 2 weeks without having to charge these. Outside of that, there isn't much in the way of differences between the two of them. Overall, if you guys are looking for like a more robust build, I think these are great. I still think that at this point in time, these offer a lot of benefits that most users would want, especially with the more durably constructed case. I think that's something that a lot of people overlook, even though the case is gonna be what gets beat up, it's gonna get dropped, it's gonna get chipped, and having a durable case means that you're gonna have headphones that operate for a longer period of time. Both of the headphones are IPX5 water resistant. I have taken showers with both of them. And in regards to water resistance, one thing I want to mention, these do have these little ear fins. They do work well for working out. They don't move around very much. And I'm happy with both of them. I think that at their respective price points, they both offer a lot of value. So when you ask me what headphones are better or which ones should I buy, if you can afford the T1 Pros, get the T1 Pros. If you can only afford the T1C, get the T1C. Both of these are better options in my opinion than the current offerings from Xiaomi and Redmi. And that's it. So let's take it back up top. Okay, so I hope this answered all of your questions, or at least most of the questions about which headphones you should get, which ones are kind of worth the money. I think both of these at their respective price points are worth the money. You can get these for under $20. You can get these for under $40. I think the difference in price between them is justified when you consider the bigger battery, the better build of the case, the capacitive touch controls, as well as the ear fins. Both of them, at least for me, have performed flawlessly since I've had them. I've had no serious issues with them, and I've been really satisfied kind of with the purchase overall. Okay, so I hope this answered all of your questions, or at least most of the questions about which headphones you should get, which ones are kind of worth the money. I think both of these at their respective price points are worth the money. You can get these for under $20. You can get these for under $40. I think the difference in price between them is justified when you consider the bigger battery, the better build of the case, the capacitive touch controls, as well as the ear fins. Both of them, at least for me, have performed flawlessly since I've had them. I've had no serious issues with them, and I've been really satisfied kind of with the purchase overall. As always, guys, if you want to support me, use the affiliate links down below. I couldn't keep the channel running without your continued support. I will have links to playlists here on my full comprehensive comparison videos. If you guys want to click any of these videos that you'll see up on the screen, it really goes a long way to more people discovering my channel on YouTube. If you guys want to make sure you don't miss videos, you know what to do. Till next time, it's Mitchell coming to you from Hanoi. Talk to you soon. Peace.